Field of Dreams here over 1,200 metres. Then last start fourth and behind Little But Fierce. Didn't really get into the clear at any stage down the home straight, so I'm quite prepared to give it another chance today. The inside barrier draw should assist as well. And closest to the inside running rail, and Michael Coleman up as well, another plus. So I went with 5 Amy's Gold, ahead of 6 Moirai, who has been freshened since last racing. It will be ridden today by James McDonald. Sean Ritchie, the trainer, the filly by Not a Single Doubt, who last start was and went third. That might have been the Counciltown at Foxton back on the 6th of June and behind Test a Secret. Put in number 3 as well, New York Baker Boy. That's the one that they've come for, $2.70 and $1.50 for the place. A colt by Artie Schiller. And when I throw back to Brendan Popper, well, he'll be able to tell everybody here on trackside all about Artie Schiller. And number 4, Strike Once for my top 4, 5, 6, 3 and 4. Away you go.
Thanks for that massive hospital pass there from George Simon. I actually was going to look it up on the computer this morning, George, but Mark Clayton came storming into the house and said we've got to go to Ruakaka because we've got to get through the rough traffic. So I didn't actually have time to do that, George. So yeah, thanks for that pass there from George. I will look into it, though, just for you after this race.
You'll get your people onto it. I bet you'll get your people onto that.
I will. I've got a number of decent people in some rather high places somewhere abouts in New Zealand that will be able to help me out there anyway. But New York Baker Boy, certainly some heavy hitters in the ownership as well of this horse. So good luck to you with his first start, to Sir Patrick Hogan, to Peter Walker and to Mike Stiasny as well, and also to CG Oldfield and the Sutherland Family Trust. You've got a runner that look like can run up on speed and certainly looks like a type that went pretty quick at the trials, to say that maybe he could deliver first time to the races, and at $3 and $1.40. Punters think yes, maybe. Amy's Gold will put herself right in the race from barrier draw of 1. She'll either sit up in front or maybe just in behind, trailing maybe the likes of a New York Baker Boy, but wherever she'll sit in the race, she'll be on the fence and she'll be either in the first 3, which gives her a massive chance of winning this race. And Moirai, number 6, beaten in the Castletown when finishing 5th last time out to the races. Loading away for race number 6, first leg of pick 6 with $40,000. Here's George.
So we're almost set to go, first leg of the pick 6 today. Our favourite is New York Baker Boy on debut. Ready now. Gates open, they're off to a pretty good start. Fortunate one of the first to emerge. Moirai began quickly. New York Baker Boy is showing speed between the two to go near the leaders as well. They'd be followed out by Strike Once. Then on the inside, Amy's Gold. Out a bit deeper on the track as they work along down towards the corner. Then would have been out wide on the track. I think that might be Rio Aviador. It is. Back and behind those then to Civics Rock. A gap of 4 lengths away. Back next is Fight Fire with Fire. And last of all is Madras on the corner. 500 metres to go. Fortunate the leader from the favourite New York Baker Boy, the inside. Out wide, Rio Aviador. Moirai looking to run on. And behind these, Amy's Gold as well from Civics Rock as they head down to the 250. Moirai, the pacemaker from on the inside. New York Baker Boy. 2 lengths away, Rio Aviador. Civics Rock, then Amy's Gold. And behind these, Fight Fire with Fire at the 150. New York Baker Boy and Moirai having a decent old battle. New York Baker Boy just pulling out the necessary though. New York Baker Boy makes a winning debut. Moirai was second. Third over was Civics Rock, then Rio Aviador, nice run. And behind those, Fight Fire with Fire from Amy's Gold. Further back in the field, then was Strike Once, then Fortunate, and back last of all was Madras. Number 3, New York Baker Boy will take out the 6th on the program in the first leg of pick 6. Win number 3 for the day for Sam Spratt. And Peter Mackay, the trainer, the colt by Artie Schiller, just kept on giving. Moirai went up alongside of it. They had a good battle, these two, over the final 300 metres or so. Civics Rock ran on nicely for 3rd, and Rio Aviador, after being wide throughout, battles away nicely for 4th. But at the line, favourite delivers here, New York Baker Boy, just from Moirai. 3rd over will be Civics Rock. And in 4th position, Rio Aviador ahead of Fight Fire with Fire.
Thanks a lot, George. And as we pointed out, just like the trial, sat close to the speed. In fact, he was hard up against the aluminium, and he was too good here for Moirai. Here's the judge.
New York Baker Boy. Second, 6, Moirai. Third, 1, Civics Rock. 4th, 10, Rio Aviador. 5th, 2, Fight Fire with Fire. In sixth, 5, Amy's Gold. Horses to weigh, 361, 10.25, and the winner's time was 58.15.
So 3, 6, 1 and 10 across the line. New York Baker Boy, first time to the races, and he delivers. They were going to line him up at Taupo, but when the downgrade in track conditions and that rain fell throughout the afternoon, they decided to scratch, wait for better track conditions as they got here today, and delivers. New York Baker Boy. Moirai was a very good run from her, finishing outside up, sitting outside the leader. At one stage, I think she might have put her head in front of New York Baker Boy, but he's kicked on the inside. Civics Rock's gone a good race as well. Peter Mackay is the winning trainer, and well done, Peter, and I suppose you're happy that you ended up dodging Taupo after those track conditions were downgraded.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't have been sort of ready to run on that sort of track. If it had been a good track there, would have been all right, but no, he shows a bit of class.
Looked good in the trials back at Cambridge in March, so you obviously were just prepared to put him away and let him strengthen up.
Yeah, he was pretty shin-sore actually when he trialled up, so it was good with what he done, and he's gone into a race without a trial this time around, so he's sort of slightly vulnerable because of that, so he should improve from it. But no, it was good. He fought good.
Whereabouts did you pick this horse up?
No, I didn't. Alistair Sutherland and Peter Walker and that bought him from me from sales New Zealand here from Denny Baker's. They paid about 150 for him, K2 horse, which he was a very nice horse then, and he still is.
Now looking forward now with him being a 3-year-old, you've got some big missions in mind, or you just want to get him through the grades before tackling some of those decent races?
Oh, you got to follow the courses of the bigger races. He may come back here for a stakes race in about 2.5 weeks, but just see how he gets through this race.
Hey, well done, Peter. Nice one.
Thank you.
Peter Mackay, winning trainer, as he answers his phone, and good performance there by New York Baker Boyd. Now the winner, Sam Spratt, will have a bit of a word to her once again and get her thoughts on how this guy felt out on the track today. 3, 6, 1 and 10. 3, 6, 1 and 10. Second across the line, Moirai was a 3-year-old filly by not a single doubt. He was able to put in a good effort, I thought, finishing into that second position, sitting outside the leader, and Civics Rock has done well into that third position. Sam Spratt, winning jockey. Well done, Sam. Another win today. Look, this horse